beginnings of your business, you started right off the bat around 20, and then you started
Hmm.
by creating content in school, and
Hmm.
then continue like branching off from that.
Yep, and I kind of
How,
leverage that to get brands and different companies, small businesses, and like, hey, if I could do this for them, I can do this for you. And it
mhm.
was tough at first because I didn't have too many proofs of concept. But that's why the passion projects are so important because, like, all right, I'm gonna create a passion project as a mock thing to a business. Let me create that and show them that I can do this, and you just have to pay me for it now.
And what would you say to someone that was kind of in your shoes there and wanted
Hmm.
to start some creative brand, didn't want to, let's say they see their peers in school, at college and university getting those regular jobs, and you want a more creative path? What do you say you
Hmm.
learned from creating that business to be able to accomplish that?
Rephrase that again. I'm sorry.
Um, if let's say there's someone at university, kind of in your shoes, maybe that sees their
Hmm.
peers getting a regular job and you don't want to work in an office 9 to 5, stuff like that. From your
Hmm.
experience going that separate path and creating successful business, what would you say you've learned from that experience to other people that want to make it in a
Hmm.
creative business like that?
Yeah, I first want to say like there's nothing wrong with having a job. That was just my experience with it. I knew that's something that I didn't want to do, and every single person is a little bit different. Some people find their passion through their jobs, and for
Hmm.
me, well, I decided not to do that, and I kind of created that opportunity for myself, and I wanted to kind of go full force and kind of create that dream of just like what can I do with the camera, and there was no one person that kind of lay down the rules. There is no rule to being
Hmm.
a successful person in the creative industry because you kind of have to create that. And for me, it was just putting projects out there that was meaningful to me that brands and companies want for themselves. And I think I got lucky. My name started to get out there a little bit. And then, yeah, once the ball's rolling, it gets going.
And so you were talking about those different shoots. Do you have,
Hmm.
I'm kind of curious to hear more about the content and the work that you're producing now. Would you say there's a favorite shoot that you've done? And can you talk a little bit more about what that is?
There's so many. Like the GQ magazine was really fun, traveling all around the world. But probably one of my most favorite is being an ambassador for Canon USA.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the perk of getting the new cameras and the new lenses whenever I wanted to create projects of my own. And I created a project, it's a short film called What If, that we are putting in the film festivals, but it hasn't quite came out quite yet. It's actually going to come out in a couple of weeks. And
Okay.
I think that was my favorite project that I've ever done. They gave me the full budget that I wanted to create this project. They backed me. They supported me 100%. I was able to bring in my friends. I had producers. I directed the entire thing. So it just felt like how I see myself in the future, but with a big time brand backing me. And that was a complete blessing because it was unexpected. And the way they found me was off a podcast, doing something similar to this.
Hmm.
The head of marketing of for Canon just so happened to listen to it, and he had DM'd me the next day. It came out and said, "Hey, would you like to join Canon?" And 2 weeks after that, they flew me to Iceland for a film, and then we've been working together for almost 2 years now.